Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Judy and today we're going to be doing a transformation of a wig. We're going to be taking my wig from this to this using a Kim Kardashian inspired picture, which is this one right here. I really tried so hard to achieve her hair color. I got something very similar to her hair color. It's not exact. Hers is definitely a little bit lighter. But if you have lighter hair, I know that you can achieve this hair color super easy. This was a long road and I did make several mistakes throughout my process. And I'm going to explain my mistakes to you guys so that you guys don't make the mistakes and you guys can achieve this hair a little bit easier than me. First and foremost, I want to stress to you guys that I am not a professional. I don't know proper terminology. I don't fully know everything scientifically when it comes to dyeing hair, and I just want to stress that to you guys, because if you mess up your hair, girl, that's on you. If you mess up your wig, that's on you. I'm warning you now. I am not a professional. This is me. This is what I did to achieve this hair color, and like I said, I made some mistakes and I'm going to express them to you guys. They're not terrible mistakes. They're not crazy bad ones, but there's just some things that I learned in this process. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. So I started off with bleaching the hair with the Kha'tor's BW2 bleach from Sally's, and then I mixed that with the Kenra 40 developer, mixed that into like a toothpaste consistency, and I lathered it through the entire wig. I started off in like the middle shaft. I think that's what people were saying, the middle shaft area, just because from what I read was like the middle area of the wig is harder for you to remove color from. So I just started in the middle, worked my way all the way down, then all the way up. Okay, so I left that bleach on for about 40 minutes, and after I did that, I rinsed it off and I realized the color was a like brown orangey, definitely not as light as I needed it to be. So I rinsed it off, washed it off, and then re-bleached it. Now this is mistake number one I made, so make sure you guys don't make this mistake. Whenever you're going to re-bleach your hair, you need to allow it to dry. So either blow dry it dry really quickly, or you need to let it air dry if you're doing a wig, or even on your own hair. It doesn't matter, but the point is that you need to have dry hair before you re-bleach it, because when I re-bleached it, nothing really happened. I still did not achieve the lightness that I needed. It was still very brownish with a tint of a lot of like blonde specks. Sorry, I have something right. With a lot of like blonde specks into it. So it was lightening up slowly, but it was definitely not where I needed it to be. Then mistake number two, I ended up toning the hair right after bleaching it the second time. I'm like, okay, I don't want to re-bleach it. I didn't think I was going to bleach it for a third time, but listen to my story. So I bleached it for the second time. Not a lot happened. And I'm like, all right, let me tone it. I never know what's going to happen when I tone it. Not a lot happened when I toned it either. So I ended up toning the hair with a 10 IG toner from Guy Tank. I looked at that toner and I felt like it was perfect for the color that I was trying to achieve. So I toned it, and then I ended up with still like a light brown orangey hair. I knew that's not what I was looking for. I was kind of annoyed, so I just let it sit there overnight, and I kept thinking about it. I kept researching, kept looking around to see exactly what I needed to do. Mind you, after the second time I bleached it and I toned it, I ended up deep conditioning the hair, so just in case I did decide to do something else, the hair was going to be ready. Because I highly recommend, if you're doing this on your own natural hair, in between processes, deep condition your hair. If you're going to tone it multiple times, or if you're going to do certain things just to prevent any breakage, or use the, what is it called? Olaplex. Research on Olaplex, and if you're doing this at home, you will be able to order it online. You either need a license to get it at the store, or you're going to be able to order it online. I ordered mine online. I have not used it on the wig though. I just know from researching and reading that if you want to dye your hair using Olaplex in the mixture of the bleach and in the mixture of the toner, you will be able to you know, preserve the hair. So yeah, do some research on Olaplex if you're dyeing your hair. If you're really using your own dark hair, do some research on Olaplex. It's going to preserve your hair, and you're going to be able to achieve what you want without risking the integrity of your own hair. So next, what I ended up doing was doing some more research. I kept looking at Kim Kardashian's hair, and I was like, I need to achieve this hair color. What am I doing wrong? I need to do something better. So I went back to the beauty supply store. I went back to Cosmo Pro, and I ended up getting more bleach, and I got another toner. I got the toner by Agora 1021. And then I got the Guy Tang Big 9 bleach. I believe I filmed this part. So I ended up mixing the bleach with the 30 Kenra developer again. Mix that all together. Bleach the hair. And this time, girl, it lifted. It lifted a lot. It definitely lifted to the point that some parts were definitely really white, but other parts were still yellow. It was not orange anymore. It was yellow. So it was blonde. But it wasn't exactly where I needed to be. So here comes the second part. This is like the third mistake, because it was bleach mistake, toner mistake, doing it with the hair wet. And the second time I went to tone the hair, I still was not educated on not toning the hair while it's wet. So I toned the hair with the 10 IG, no, was it 10 IG? No, it's not 10 IG. I ended up toning the hair with the Agora 1021, and I'm going to show you guys a picture right here, or right here. I'm going to show you guys a picture on what I used to tone the hair. So I toned the hair with it wet. For the second time, I toned it with it wet, and not a lot happened. I did see a little bit of toning. I did see it looking a little grayish, but a lot of it was yellow still. And I was kind of going to leave the hair like that, because it reminded me, and I'm showing you guys a little clip, because I did film this video fully thinking that I was going to leave the wig like that, but I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. So I ended up messaging my friend that she's a hairdresser, and I asked her, I was like, hey, is it better for you to tone your hair when it's wet, or do you need to dry it? And she said, you know, it should be, it's better off if you do it dry, because it'll grab more. So I realized that the hair didn't fully tone. And like I said, I was going to leave the hair like that, and I kept thinking about it, and I was like, ugh. I'm sorry, my battery died, so I had to recharge this. So sorry if it's not aligned, just because I had to turn on my memory or change my battery. So my friends and my sisters kept telling me, oh girl, it looks good. And I did take pictures and all that stuff, and I was like, yo, this wig looks yellow. Like yellow. And I am a yellow undertone. So I feel like I was just looking yellow. Yellow hair, yellow undertone, so like it was just bringing out all the bad, I don't know, it just didn't look good to me, and I just kept thinking about it. So I'm like, you know what, let me just tone it one more time. Let me tone it one more time, because I feel like I'm gonna get exactly what I want. So I was gonna go to the beauty supply store and get the same exact toner that I had, the 1021 Agora, which that one was the one originally I was supposed to get, because one of my hairdresser friends, she told me that she had a very similar Kim Kardashian icy golden silverish look, and that's what she used to achieve that hair color. So I didn't go to the store, and I knew I had the T18 by Walla in my like stash of stuff that I had. So I was like, you know what, let me just tone it with the T18. The worst that can happen is that I hate it, and then I can just go get another toner. So I ended up using the Wella T18 and the Kenra 20 developer. The Kha'tor 20 developer I ended up using, mixed that all together and left it on for about 35 minutes. And this is what I got. This is exactly what I was looking for. I love the ashy tone. I love that it still looks warm, but it also, I'm looking at the camera, sorry. It also has like warm silverish tones to it. So I feel like it looks exactly, not exactly, I am a little bit off with the Kim Kardashian hair color, for sure. But I am very, very close. And I'm going to explain to you guys what I think allowed me to achieve this hair color and what I think you need to purchase, because like, you know how I went around the world and back in order to achieve this? I don't think you need to do that. I think if you purchase the last two toners that I purchased and mix them together, you'll be able to achieve this. Because if you look at Kim Kardashian's picture, she has golden tones to it, but then she also have silverish tones to it. So I believe that a mixture of 1021 by Agora, which is a ashy blonde, but it's like more of a silverish tone, and if you get the Wella T18 and use that one too. So I don't know if you'll mix it together or if you'll, I've seen hairdressers mix toners together, but I don't know about mixing different brands. That's something you're gonna have to research, girl. But I mixed them. My hair, the integrity of the hair is not that bad. Those two toners will allow you to achieve this look. You're gonna obviously have to blonde out your hair, and then the toner will give you the golden look and the silverish tone. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's pretty darn close, girl. If you're looking to get this Kim Kardashian look, you should try this, and I think you'll get it. Now let's talk about the integrity of the hair. So I started off with this hair being an 18-inch wig, right? I originally knew I wanted either a bob or I wanted like just shoulder length hair. I didn't want a long wig because a lot of my wigs are long. My other blonde one is super long. My other black one is super long. And this one, I just either wanted like medium length hair. So I ended up cutting this. The ends did get a little bit dry, but I mean, that's normal. If you are bleaching your hair, you will get dry hair. Just know that for a fact. If you're dyeing a wig, just know that you are going to experience shedding, so don't be alarmed. It will shed. This wig does not shed anymore. It hasn't shed since I bleached it. It's just me running my fingers to it. Since I bleached it, after I did all the effects, I did comb it out and I did experience quite a bit of shedding. The hair itself was about 150 density. So I didn't see a big difference in the wig because it was a good quality to begin with. So just know that you will experience shedding and you will get dry ends. I wish I took a picture of it, but the ends were a little dry and I just ended up cutting it, and to me right now the wig just looks good. I love the way it looks. I love the color. I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. I wore it today to church. I was really excited. I was nervous too because I don't fully, I feel comfortable wearing wigs out, but I'm just getting, I know I'm just going to get questions, so it's just a little awkward sometimes, but it's what I do. I love hair, I love makeup, so I just need to embrace it. I'm really proud that I was able to achieve a pretty darn close example, or I was able to achieve exactly what I was looking for, give or take with a little bit of a maybe like a shade or two, but honestly, I don't know. I'm really happy with it. People love the color. What are your thoughts on the hair color? If you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you've thought about achieving this hair color. Like I said, I am not a hairdresser, but if you are a hairdresser and you think I could have done something a little bit different, something a little bit better to achieve this, comment down below and let me know. And I would love to learn more. Next year, I plan on going to school for all this stuff. I want to get my cosmetology license. I know that I'll be able to kill this feeling. Okay, I'm really done talking. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm really done talking. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.